Oh boy. Oh, we're gonna go. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. Oh, I almost forgot to put my guy up there. Oh dear Lord. What's up, everybody? Zing Zombie here, playing around this. Going to. Oh crap. Hold on. Trying to move stuff around. Okay, now I gotta get the dice that I dropped. It's way under the desk, guys. Wasn't a 20, it was a nat 1. Dang it. Probably gonna pull a muscle later. All right, guys, this is what we're doing today. I'm gonna try out some map stuff. So if you guys don't know, I like to play Dungeons and Dragons. Call of Cthulhu is one of my newer favorites. Thanks, Justin. And I used to play Shadowrun way back in the day. That was a fun game. So D&D type-ish against. So what we're gonna try to do today is I have 3 programs that will do it, but I'm gonna work with Dungeon and Alchemist today. I'm gonna open it up. Let's see how long this is gonna take. It's a pretty big program because you build maps for your tabletop games. Come on, you can do it. There you go. We're gonna go to this one here. So this is what we're gonna do today is we're gonna build maps off of one of the campaigns that I'm trying to do. So looking at the book, and basically what I'm gonna try to do is recreate it using this. This might be kind of boring for a lot of you guys. It's something different, and I am going to try to do it. So now I'm looking at stuff, and the heck is the map? Oh, I found it. Found it right there. Okay, so this is one of the maps. Let's go. Let's push this back. We're gonna put this in front of me. I need like a little stand or something. All right, so obviously we can't use this because it's not a snow scene, and yeah, you can. Dungeon Alchemist is pretty cool. One of the cool things is it's a video type. You can export it as a video. So when your players are playing the tabletop, like if you have a projector or you have a TV screen, you can see this view on the screen. Then each one of these squares will be for their tokens to sit in. They can move their characters around as you create and unfold the story. One of the cool things about this program is you can change it, the view. So you have like the regular top down with no 3D, and you have top down with 3D, which makes it look a little bit cooler, I think. Um, and then you have the side view, which you could use if you don't have to go all the way in the back here, whatever. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to new map. Uh, so we need the width to be, let's say if we did 20, let's do 40. I don't know how this actually works tile wise, so we're just gonna try this. Elevation hills, snowy. No, we don't want that. We just want grasslands. That's what I want. Vegetations. Yeah, we could do meadow, I guess. There's no water on this map. No water. All right, so we're gonna do meadow. And we're just gonna hit create. There, it creates the terrain with a lot of backfill. Oh, that's perfect. This looks perfect. Oh, it looks so good. So right mouse click, clicks this. I can move this stuff. Make my supply drops coming. Here are feet. Here are feet dragging. Okay, I'm gonna move this over so I can put my coffee there. That's full cup of coffee. Huh? I think she's coming down with something. That's not cool. It looks like a foamy coffee. Coffee's not supposed to be foamy. Oh, because it's Cafe Francois. Cafe Francois. International coffees. You gotta love them. Okay, so what do we got here? So the cool thing about Dungeon Alchemist is right now what we're doing is a house with a graveyard ish. What we need to do is take the graveyard off. So if we use this tool, I think it's this tool. Click on a room to select it. Nope, that's not it. Let's go to objects. There we go. We can take things out if we don't want them in our thing, which we can move it. I'm going to move this down here because according to the map, that looks to be, we make them bigger. Like that. So about here, I'm trying to get a good idea of the map here. I push this back in there. Oh, there you go. Okay, so I got about right here. I need to put a wall. Then I need to put another, I need a or stone wall. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look. So see if we can do. So it would be like some type of stone fencing. Or if wonder if that's even a thing in here. Why can't I do this stuff? Okay, so I want to get rid of this and this for right now. We'll add trees afterwards. So let's put the house in here. Yeah, I wonder. Hey, hey. Okay, well, you're gonna have to wait. I'm streaming. Bow, 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 bow. Village. Here we go. Cabin. Oh, we can do. See, this isn't gonna do the top down view because if I do this, I can select the size of the room, right? Yeah, it does that. And it automatically generates. So if I did this, because it's not what I need about right there. Nope. Not there. Here. There. It should be 4. So I'm going to do like that. There we go. So we're not necessarily worried about the inside on this particular map. What I'm trying to do is get the outside. So what I need right now is Let's train. That's the lower train. Wait, what was that? Is that a roof? Oh, nice. That's exactly what I need. Because I don't need to know the inside. I just need to create the paths. So we need like a top-down fence. Dude, why won't that work? Oh, do you have to pick the? You have to pick it. Flat roofs. But will it stay on there? Why? Oh, there you go. Flat roof. All right, here we go. There we go. But now if I go back here, it's gonna go back. It's son of a. That's fine. Woodwork. Oh, here we go. Fencing line. Yay. So can we looking down to see if there's any more types of fences? So they have a lot of like items you can put in, and you can manipulate every little thing that you put in there. And I think that's the view I want. So I'm trying to figure out there's like these two legs that stick off this map. Oh, because the fences go down. Crap. That's not exactly what I want to use then. It would be ideal because it's the wood, but they're like spikes and stuff. What about this? Mooring fence. Oh, that looks better. So what we're gonna do is I need dirt. Need to, I think it's in here. Um, Rain tool. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. We're doing it now. We're doing it now, people. Brush size. So small. Because this has got to come out. Ooh. Let's go a little bit lighter. Brush strength. Let's do a little bit less. Wonder if you can a little bit bigger. Might be. And then up here, there's this. Okay, so we're making paths that go into the house and then comes out. There we go. I actually like this one better. So we erase this. Oh, so we can do that. Nice. So there must be some shrub or something there. I think there's plants or something there. But still kind of cool. I'm not sure I like that color though, so we're gonna erase that again. We're gonna go with this one. Here, go back to this. Oh, we're gonna use this. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so now we go. Where's the fencing go? Does anybody have a MetaQuest 3? Because like mine keeps like acting like it's shutting off when it's never even been on. That is frothy. So we were in here. Oh, perfect. Where the hell did I find this stuff at? Oh, the ruins. Oh, can I do this one? Oh, paint all walls. Okay, never mind. Fences. Here we go. Here we go. Type of fencing do I want? Want fencing like this. Plank fences. Wait. Oh, this is like wall stuff. Oh, that's why. Oh, so you can't. It puts it in there. No, I don't want that. Gate. Is it on the house? Why can't I have? It does not. So I think maybe a limited type of deal, but I don't need something I'm trying to stab with. I'm just trying to create a simple fence. Isn't there a stupid fence? Oh, I mean, stable fencing might be the answer for this one. The Just looking at resources here. Woodwork. Okay, freestanding walls. We don't need necessarily walls. Wood platforms, fireplaces, stairs. Nothing over there. Or crafting. Structural. Well, I'm thinking Let's just find something to put in here because top down view is not really going to show anything anyways. Stable fence, stable fence. So if I do this, oh, this will work perfect. This will work perfect. Oh, I don't want that. Is that double? Oh. So let's go. That's not what I wanted. Let's scratch that. Let's scratch that one real quick. Hold on a second. There's why isn't there like a longer so you can rotate I'm guessing you can rotate well you make the fence bigger. You make it pretty small too. I kind of like that right there. So if you move that there, then copy this. Why can't so you can't put them together? What the hell? Okay. Let's not use it. What if we can use something else? Nature. It'll be walls. This is like that's that. Yeah, I wish I had this. The plank fence. Why is it going to the house though? Ain't all the wall. Change wall. See, this is like change a wall on a wall. Then would we need to a wall? I'm guessing that's what we would need. Place new wall of fence. So letting you drag and drop it. Oh, because it's got to be inside the house. That's stupid. Trying to find just a stupid fence that we can. Oh, I know. Hold on a second. So if we're gonna have the fence in this line, then what we need to do is we need to do okay this other side. So if that's there, about right here. No, about right here. Right there. So see? So about right here. Yeah, right there. I'm gonna do it that way. I wish you could just paint it how you wanted it. Because I could do this, but I don't. that because that looks dumb. So let's see if we go back to rocks. Here we go. Trying to see if there's like just like a rock wall. Okay, rock walls. Duh. Do I want that? All right. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Okay. Back to business here. So this might not be the necessarily. I thought this was going to be super simple. Paint walls in the room. What is this? Remove walls. Why can't you just place fences? That's what I want to know. That's all I want to do is just place a fence. Let me put a fence down, please. Walls. See like this? Fences. It says fences. Why wouldn't you put the fences outside? Why do they have to be inside the room? That's dumb. That's dumb. This is irritating me right now. uh, so you have to do objects apparently, and then you're looking for storage, structural objects. So I could put that beam, board, simple, broken down door. I just need a fence, bro. See, if I did this, oh shoot, I think I found it. That looks dumb though, right? Looks real dumb. Why won't that rotate? It's kind of weird. Okay, that looks stupid, dude. What the? It's aggravating. I think I'm gonna be my worst enemy in this whole deal. Trying to. Okay. We go from one thing to another, to another, to another, to another, to another, another. Word, word, word. Let's see. Me. This is a stable fence. Oh, so if you hold control, you can move it. Because it wants to snap to the grid. If you don't want to snap to the grid, you hold control and you can free move it. That works. I guess we'll do this. So I need a fence that comes down. All the, right? Yeah. Actually, let's turn that off. I don't want that one there. Okay. So we have the fence. All right. So now what we need to do is just do the stone wall. So what is stone wall? Just give me a stone wall. Loose rock stone wall is what I'm looking for. Oh, it's getting close. I can feel it. Feel it. Feel it in my bones. Freestanding walls. Wait, if this means freestand, oh yes. All right, sweet. Uh, let's rotate it because we need it like this, and that's the end of the map. We probably want it right here. No, right here. Yes. Okay. Gonna go all the way up because there's a big empty spot right. We'll go one more, and then we'll do like this right there. And we're gonna go like this. We're gonna put those there. Underneath the tree. This is great. Tree's fine. Tree's fine. So now what we need to do is um I think we have to go here. Nope. That I want like loose rocks. And I just paint loose rock. That work. Okay, nothing in there. For characters. And let's go ahead and do the path from one side to the other because that's gonna be we're gonna kind of come like this, then come down. And we're gonna come down like this. Then we're gonna come up like okay. You're gonna come like this. You're gonna come down and around. This, and then you're coming over where there's going to be a huge patch. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, that looks so good. You guys don't see the whole M. What's up, Jay? What's going on? I'm map building, dude. Something chill and easy this morning. I'm going to be attempting. Ooh, if there was an eyedropper brush on here, what's this one do? Draw caves. This one's change terrain type. Don't need to edit terrain. I just need to paint terrain. So I think I'm going to use this one. Let's see. Nope, that's not the one I want. Oh, I painted my path. Dang it. I forgot. Okay. Let's do nature. I wish you could just paint these on instead of just placing them. Like, that doesn't make sense. Rocks. I need to scatter rocks. Where was it at? It was down here. Right? Oh, there we go. Pebbles. Right there. Pebbles. 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 This is going to be crazy because is there any other? Oh, bigger rocks. Nice. Wait, why can't I move it there? I should be able to move it there. Why is it not letting me? Okay. Trying to see. See, I haven't been in this program for a while. Okay, rocks. Rocks it is. So if I click this, does it look weird? Oh, that looks cool. Um rocks. I want these. See, because then I can move them. Oh, perfect. Perfect. I put the rocks there. there. Do some small rocks over here. So this is like there's a break in the fence, right? I'm guessing. I'm trying to just this is like really my biggest first time using this stuff, so I'm just trying to play with it right this second. Trying to build this map. If you guys don't know what the map is for, it is for starter campaign in Call of Cthulhu called the what's it called? The paper chase. Very small introductory mission. Pretty cool. I mean, I think it's pretty neat. I'm gonna make one big. I'm gonna make them a little bit bigger. Yeah, like that. Make it look like the stone wall is broke. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna rotate these because they're all painted in the same direction. Gonna do that there. I'm gonna put one of those. Do this one. What the hell? Oh, different size rocks. Okay, so I think that there is a setting in here to where you can move them into each other. Like there's no file, save as, batch report settings, grid. Oh, well, that's setting the transparency for the grid. Controls, query, high graphics, save, extra, auto save, first person. Okay. Save changes. Oh, here it is. Collisions off. Thank you. Because now you can put them where they can intersect with others to make it look better. Boom. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna make these a little bit bigger. That kind of just spreads it out though. Boom. So that kind of looks like it's like the brick wall, right? That's kind of cool. Okay. So what I need to do is move this tree all the way over here. This is probably gonna have to be very much bigger, about like that. Is what I'm thinking. And I'm gonna dupe this tree. I'm gonna put another one all the way up here. And this one be a little bit bigger too. It's just gonna be right there. Okay, so now let's see what we're gonna look for. Like tombstones, I'm guessing. Skeletal. Stone portals. I wonder if they even have anything like that. Nature, magic. Of course not. Downloaded objects, abstracts. Oh, shoot. Okay, we don't want those. Magic. Do we look at all the magic items? There's not much. See? Oh, shoot. There we go. Nice. Very handy feature, I guess. Sweet. So we're going to do this one. And this one's going to go right down here. Okay. We need a bigger. Oh, crap. Okay. It's all right. This will work. We're going to make this one slightly bigger. Let's get rid of this. What I want is like this. Oh, shoot. No. This is what we want. Okay, we're going to move this one over here. It's going to be this one. And we're going to shrink it a tad bit like that. And then we're going to use a mausoleum. Boom. And then you're going to have there you go. Oh, it's working out good now. So we're going to do this. This is going to kind of go right here. We're going to shrink it a little bit. It's good. For purposes, this is going to look real good. So I'm going to grab this. And we're going to rotate it. Wow, it's just like rotating. We're going to put this one out here. We're going to grab this one. One's going to go right here. We need this one. I don't like. Okay, I don't like that because it's like in the thing. The gravestone. So why can't I unsnap it? I was able to do it by. It's still not doing it. Not what I want. What if I did this? Oh, there we go. And then I can just make it bigger. There you go. And this is going to be one. Then we're going to do this. We're going to put those there. Like little tombstone things on the top. That's kind of cool. There, we're missing one. We're missing. I'm going to put that one there. I'm going to flip this. Nobody's going to know what that is. They're going to know. They're not going to know. Okay. So, graves, we could just, so we can search things. That's kind of cool. Didn't know we could do that. 3, 4. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Okay. So I think we need to change this one. I think this is what we're going to do. We're going to move this one. Because I think this one needs to be similar to the museum. Here. I think that's what I'll do. Right there. What's this do? No, no grid. Grid. Mausoleum. I don't know what that means. All right. No, that's better. That looks better. We need plant. Rub. There we go. Oh, nice. Do this. Yeah, it's like right here. Make it slightly bigger. That works. Then we're going to do this one back here. There we go. Nope. There we go. That's awesome. Okay. Where's my mouse go? What is going on with my mouse? What? What? Okay, my mouse just died on me. Great. Apparently, my son gave me a bunch of batteries the other day. Apparently, they all don't work. Don't work. Like every time I swap one out, there's another one that I swap out. I'm like, nope. Oh crap! You know what? Did the wrong battery. Hold on. Batteries don't work, man. Supposed to be. Okay, my battery's out. Joe Tomate, I shall be right back. Hold on. Okay, so this is payback because I just took his battery from his sucker. Why is it blinking? What is going on? My mouse is not. What is going on? Okay, there we go. Pass. What is going on? Okay, well, I guess this was gonna work. All right. The mouse is so slow right now. What the hell is going on? Okay, I don't know. Well, we're gonna figure this out later. All right, so we got between here and there, we need um doop 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 boom boom. Oh, look at these trees. Here we go. Ooh, look at that one. Oh yeah. And this one should be pretty big. That that works. One. Grab a maple tree. Because right here, there's another. That actually looks like pretty good placement too, like the size of it. And one like right there. Okay. Then let's see. I want to do that same tree. I want to put it over here. Need to make it a little bit bigger. Probably about that. It's perfect. Okay. Um do bush, but then up here is the other trees. Here, boom. Do this one, the oak tree. Couple of smaller trees. Like pretty intense forestry. Remember, kids, only you can prevent forest fires. Eh, 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 eh. Ooh, what's this one? Let's do it. Looks thick. Cool. All right. Let's go back to. I wonder why you can't say like bushes. Oh, it's like exotic. Oh, there we go. You. Yeah, my mouse is not. I don't know what I did with it, but I did something to it. I think that's probably pretty good. I want to get rid of this one that's in my path. If it's a beaten walking path, you're not going to have like stuff inside of it. So I'm going to go back to, oh, what's this? You can scatter stuff. What? Rocks. No. Uh, no. Erase objects. Control Shift X. Shoot. Get. Delete that. Delete that. Wow, it's like like seven objects in the same thing. That's kind of cool. All right, let's wait. That looks pretty cool. That looks legit for the first map. So I'm gonna see if I can find because I saw that there was empty bard guy. Oh well, there's really nobody else in here. I wanted like a gravekeeper, like a groundsman, because he's supposed to be in here. That's pretty cool though. That's pretty neat. It looks pretty cool. It looks pretty spot on to the map, I think. Oh, there's other guys in here. Favorite tokens, characters. Okay. And these guys look like they're gonna kill the ghosts that are in there. This thing. I need NPCs. Yeah, nice. These, was this screen that I was looking at. Has nobody bite the bullet? What? So I could create one through Hero Forge. Mm. Look at that. Hey, check this out. This is mine that I had 3D printed. That's kind of cool. There's Jason's. Jason's one. The cat with the beard or the beer. Downloaded tokens. Okay. No downloads. Oh, that's cool. All right. Well, I think we did pretty good. So I'm going to save this. Save as. Oh, no, no, no. Cancel. Um, we could do. I mean, we could do the house thing, right? So, okay, because if I can play it that, no, we don't have to. All right, we're not gonna do it. Let's see, special effects. Ooh, let's do fog. Oh, try wispy white fog. That is like real dense. And let's go smaller size. This. I don't think we want that. And we need to. All right, we're gonna try this again. Let's go all the way sparse. Go small brush size. I wonder if Steam would look different. Kind of like that look better. I think That's kind of like the look. Wanted to do something not like supernatural, mostly probably being theme is definitely kind of cool. I like that. I just my caps lock on. And we're on Doug's side. Pretty funny. Do you think that's too much? Can we clear some of the vegetation out? I don't want to do that. Because you wouldn't have a lot of um flowers and stuff, right? So if we go to let's go back to the grass. So probably shouldn't have did vegetation. But in order to take that out, can you? Change terrain type. Oh, there we go. Vegetation, meadow. No vegetation. Shoot, did we just no, 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 go back. It's, it just took my fence. It took my fence out. God dang it. Okay, that's ridiculous. All right, we're almost out of thing. I'm not gonna. Everything else is still there. The objects and stuff. Why did the fences disappear? That's my question. And where is my path that I had painted in here? That sucks. Okay, so going up here and we did this again. Oh my gosh, I can't see what. See, now it moved all my stuff. I should have saved it. Crap. Okay, so well, anyways, we tried to recreate this with this, and this is what we came up with. It's a fairly decent thing. So I wonder if let's just do this. Let's just do this. Let's export it. Export it real quick. Let's see. Because with export, you can use it as different file types. So I want to do a video, ask smaller maps, video web for slow for large maps, video quality web m small, slow small size for. We're just gonna do this. MP4 only supports resolution because you're exporting a large map. Pixels per tile can be very low. Quality of the map will suffer. Consider switch web m instead. Okay. Slow for large maps or low quality, low small size for large maps. Web encoding is very slow. It uses a lot of memory. Please be patient while the video is. All right, so this is where we break my computer. Watch. High quality. We'll just, I want to leave it at high. Effective calls. So here's we're just testing this out. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and do this perspective. I want to do orthograph. I just want top down. That's although the 3D looks real. All right, that's so we're gonna do Douglas test. In the campaign, Douglas is the name of the character. So we're exporting. We're gonna see what this video looks like, just to see if it would be something that we could use to play on the thing. So the other cool thing about this is I believe that you can um I believe there's a way. So what you would think this one is the one where you just like open the video file and then you project it on the table with a projector or you use a TV. Depending on the TV size could be a format issue for the grid size because the squares in the um thing should be 1 inch squares for your tokens to be able to move. So my hopes for for this system is to be able to make maps fairly quick. Get to learn to use it a little bit more, and use a projector to project to the game table, so I'm not confined by the size of the TV or having to move this lunky TV around. All I have is a projector. Show it down on the table. They can move their pieces in through the squares wherever they want. I don't have to change maps all the time and stuff and move characters. So that's the other thing is you use a VTT. I think a program you would have to make the object would be is to make tokens for every player and then move them. You They tell you where they want to move, and then you move them, and you can do it. But I like having the miniatures because the miniatures give you that feel of like, hey, this is my character, this is my guy, and that I'm moving them, and it just, I don't know. I think it's cooler. I don't know. Maybe I'm a nerd. Yeah, they were right. This is taking forever. I'm gonna finish my coffee. If anybody knows of anything that's like good for map building, let me know. And there's another program I'm going to try. It's called Dynamic Dungeons. I'm going to try that. And then there's even a harder one, I think, is called Tailspire, which I have. I think this one is by far the easiest. When you build the houses, like you just tell it what type of room you want and you do the dimensions of the room and it populates stuff in it. If you don't like it, you can hit the recycle and it gives you another choice to pick from. And then you can enter the select mode and select every individual item and move it or change it or do whatever you want till you get the feel of what you want the house to look like. It's kind of cool. What made you open this up this morning? Um, so we're gonna start doing a campaign. So I really like Call of Cthulhu. I like Dungeons and Dragons. It's a lot of fun to play. Your imagination takes precedence over everything. Like it's fun. It's fun to um think of wild possibilities of what you want to do in this world that someone has created, and you're on a quest and you're trying to do this or do that, but is my guy able to do it? Which the adventure thing for fantasy, like barbarians and wizards and everything, D&D is the place to play. Um, then if you get into this world that I'm building now, this one is more uh uh let's see, ground based because it's more actual world event things that could have happened. So it's like a horror RPG, but it's set in the 1920s. So there's prohibition, there's segregation, there's all kinds of just little nuances that um, uh, make the world more alive because it's already happened. Like that's what I like about it. And your characters are just normal people. One could be a police officer, one's a librarian, one's a what is it, antiquist and an archaeologist like Indiana Jones and stuff. Like, but they're real people. They don't have special abilities like fireball and all all that. They're just normal people, which I really like. And the horror aspect is just I love horror. So in Call of Cthulhu, if something could possibly kill you, it probably will. You just don't know in that game what you're gonna run into, which I really like. Anyways, we're gonna start playing again. So I'm trying to see how I want to do maps if I have to do maps for DMing. So this is one of the programs that I had from Steam. And I really like this program. I just got to learn to use it a little bit better, I think, because I'm going to have to learn how to export. What do I export as? Do I do this? Do I do that? How would I do it? What's the big map? Where do I get more assets and stuff? Or um, how do I make stuff look the way I want it to look? That's basically. Um, I found another thing, but it seems like everything you look up it looks like you have to have another program to do it, and then this program enhances it, which I think is stupid. If you ask me, I think it's dumb because you're paying for two different programs to do the same thing. Why not just get one program that does both? And this one kind of does. However, as you saw, there's limited assets in it. So you don't get the whole thing. But for the gist of it, you're going to be doing buildings. You might do area maps like this. So this is the dude's house that you investigate, and then this is the cemetery that he goes to all the time. So investigators will tend to go here, and there's events that happen in the cemetery and in his house. So I think next time I might try to build his house a little bit more according to the story, as I just threw a building up there because this is an outside map. So there's a lot of things to think about and take place, but to be able to project this on the table and let them move their guys where they want while they're looking at their character sheets and stuff is just it's a fun experience. It gives it a little bit more depth in the story. You're not just using your head, you can actually see the cemetery and see where so and so is, or where this guy is going, or what tombstone is over here, and this and that. Or you're in the house, you can see where the study is, or the bedroom where he hid his safe of money. Just examples. It's just kind of cool. It doesn't take all the aspect of surprise out either. So there's also on this thing is a fog of war. So you can cover up the map and then just make it, I believe you can make it to where they only see what they're supposed to see. And I think you can brush stroke it off. But I got to figure out what's up with my mouse right now. It's really irking me. I don't know why my, oh, now it's kind of moving faster. Well, that's kind of cool. It wasn't moving that fast earlier. So I don't know what's going on. This is taking a long time and uses a lot of memory. Please be patient while the thing is. I would hate for you guys to sit here and wait for this whole thing. Oh wait, hold on a second. Can I close this? I just closed it, didn't I? I did. I said, "Can I close this?" and then click it. I don't want it a Foundry export though. Ah, baka, what the just happened? Okay, I don't. Okay, I don't want that. Give me this file export. I'm not trying to do this again. I just want a video export. Bam. Um. Oh, here we go. Okay. Put this to desktop. Just do it here. Did it still do WebM? God dang it. Hold on. It's not what I wanted. No. Slow for large maps. I want to do this. I don't care. Just I'm gonna do untitled map. Let's just go. Let's move in a little bit faster. We'll see what it looks like. That'll be the other thing is testing out the different qualities of the exporting. Because what I want to do is just create the maps and have a folder of them. So I can just pull up when I doing the quest stuff. Be kind of cool. I'm gonna need an external hard drive, I think, like a big external hard drive where I can just load everything. Like a standalone, not like those little things. Oh, what just happened? Just happened to the screen. Okay, so it loaded. So I'm gonna say, okay, continue. And I'm not gonna save this. So I'm gonna exit this. I'm gonna open up the program the what it did. All right, so we're gonna quit. We'll lose all the stuff that we worked on. It's fine. See, here's the other two. Tailspire. Tailspire is very in depth. Build some crazy stuff. Okay, I'm gonna try to open this map. We're gonna see what this looks like. Oh, check that out, man. It's moving. That's pretty sweet. So if I did this, right? And then you can loop it, right? So that's all I would do is just keep this on. And then you would put this on you would project it or whatever you would do. So if I click this, and then it just plays. So then your guys are gonna sit here and move. Like, okay, so we just came out of the house and we're gonna go to the thing. So they have movement. They would use it. The squares are like 5 feet of distance, and you would walk. We're walking over to the thing. We see a guy that's over here taking care of the graves. Oh, hey guys, what are you doing? And then the adventure unfolds. You know, I like this. I'm gonna have to build the right one this time. I have to figure out like, I mean, even with that, is still I like the subtle movements and stuff that adds realism. I like it makes it feel more in depth and stuff. But like I said, I might have to do the house, fix the house first, and then do the tombstone. And then I can work the path and the fences and the trees, and then I'll have the map for the first mission. That'd be sick. And then if you don't have figures and stuff to do like that too, to be able to use a projector and throw the images on the wall so everybody can see it or on the table and everybody can see where you're going, they can just point like, okay, I'm gonna stand over here or stuff, but I still think figures are really cool. Um, have a figure of your own character, that'd be really cool. So, well, that worked out. I'm gonna have to try another type of program. So, I gotta close this. I gotta figure out what's up with my mouse. My mouse is driving me nuts right now. So, like I said, all these right here. So like, if I do dynamic dungeon is kind of weird. I don't know really how to do it. It's like you have to import assets, but then you can do some pretty amazing looking stuff. Like it looks sick. So if I came up here, like you see this, look at this, look at this, look at this water, man. Who wouldn't want to play on a map like that? Those guys are playing on it. Why wouldn't you want to play on a map like that? That's sick looking. I got to figure out how to use this one. I would root. This is my what I want to use. Oh, I
In
just
this
started the
video,
thing.
I'm gonna
That's not what I meant to do. So if I go up here and hit new story, let's just say D&D. I don't even care. Did I do it or did I not do it? Okay, so oh, all right. So then this is your storyboard, right? So like if my whole campaign has like 4 maps in it, and this is allows me to create each map, or you can do this to tile dungeons together. So like if you have one area, when they're in that area and they can switch to another area, this and that, like these rooms are connected like a horseshoe, like this or something, like they start in this room and they go north and then they hit east and then they go south, and that's the end or stuff. Or you can have individual maps, like the one I just made would be in one scene, like this one, right? The only thing is I don't know how to use this one very well at all. So import background. So if I go to import background and then look, I got no background. So what am I importing? That's what I don't understand. So if I go to open library, all right, let's see. Oh, grass field. So I think it was alt, and then okay, so that's the background, right? So this one's gonna take some playing around. So see, I can do that dungeon, and then oh look at this. I can go. Wait, did they do a? Oh, here we go. I don't know what that means. Oh shoot. So you can do bigger. Yeah. See, so I got a lot. This one's crazy. I don't know exactly how to use some of this stuff. But this one's kind of it's kind of cool because oh look, 3D models, add models, web effects. So like if I wanted to do this, I could take this and add uh cobwebs. The cow. You oh there you go. So see I could put cobwebs. Let's say this is the end of the tunnel, right? I could throw cobwebs into the end of the tunnel and they move and stuff. It's pretty amazing. If I wanted to do porch, holy cow, that's really big. Oh, of course, that's not the right size though. I mean, you can see it. It has something off. I don't know. You can do fireballs. This has really cool effects and everything, but I don't think this is what I um want. I want to use this one so bad, but I don't know if I'm going to be as good at it as could be. So popular, like you could do Ring of Fire. Um, then you have particle effects. Yeah, look at that bonfire. You can create that circle like power up. What? Dust storms, cold storm, which is what it is here right now because this is ridiculous. So default backgrounds, but then so I think if you do that, so then you could do okay. So this is the weird thing. I wonder if I could do. Oh, oh, that's kind of weird. Oh, look at this fleshed out dungeon. See this? This is what you. This is some of the stuff that you can do in this game. That's pretty insane. I think. How do you do it? I don't know. So this would be the same thing as you project it, and then of course the squares are. You'd have to get it to the size of the thing. But one of the things is like when you do stuff like this, you either go with the grid or you don't go with the grid, and then you just try to measure it out. You would think 5 foot would be like the table is like what like 6 foot, 8 foot maybe. It just depends on the table by two. So that's almost 2 foot each square, kind of if you think about it. So your token would be inside that because you see how small the figure is. So your guy would be inside. So 1, 2, 3. So say like 5 feet. One, that's 5, 10, 15. you know, 20, 25. It just depends. I think the biggest thing is like it only matters really when they move is when they're in battle. The problem is like when you have a map this size, you got to make sure you can show the whole thing. Otherwise, you have to use grids you put up there. What's up, Cyborg? You have to have grids or you have to have tokens to show where they're moving and stuff. So I'm thinking, I don't know, man. I really don't know how to use this one. I really want to use this one because it looks amazing. I just don't know how to use it right now, and I don't know how to get the other assets and stuff. So maybe that's just a thing that I'm gonna be working on. So right now, I know how to put stuff in for the backgrounds because that's what I'm doing. If I want to do this, ooh, creepy haunted haunted path. Oh, that's sick. Look, they have a lot of stuff. Now, watch this. So let's say, let's go back here. Let's go back here. Let's go back. Where did we go? Let's pull that dungeon one back in here as the background. I know that this is the background, right? So check this out. I can add. Oops, I don't want to do that. Whoop. Okay, so that means when you drag it straight on there, it acts as an object, so you can move it. So I think I have to do this and go like, nope. Okay, hold on. Okay, swamp. Oh, control alt drag. And then I can throw fog in there. And then if it's a rainy day, I can do this. Oh, boom. Look at the effects though, right? The effects are sick. So let's say I want to do this one as the background. Boom. That doesn't really play it very well because it's not very. Here, let's put this back in the back. So you have background and then you have other things. So now I have a rainy, lightningy, open dungeon just somehow. I don't know how that works. So if I wanted control, let's do a blizzard. With a lightning and thunderstorm. How is that working? So I guess the hierarchy. Oh, there we go. Rain. Can I delete this one? Oh, delete it. There we go. All right, so if I click that, I can come over here and delete that. So now I have the fog in the thing. We can go back to the library. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. But see that they're limited though, right? There's limits for this. So how do you get more of these and how do you build on top of that? That's my thing. So 3D models, I have nothing. So if I go to add a 3D model, it just opens up the thing. Sure, gotta find some place where I can get this stuff, right? Doesn't make sense. Oh, we can do. Hold on a second. Let me close this one. Do sounds. Ooh. How do you add? Does this just play? I don't know if my speakers were off. Oh crap. So it already has background sound. I didn't even hear it. See, that's sick looking though, right? Want to build dungeons like this. And then how to use them in other maybe other programs we make tokens and we can move the tokens around so that people can see what they're doing. I don't know. It's still up in the air. There's a lot of stuff to do. So I guess we'll see. I'm gonna play with that one more and try to get some more understanding on how that one works and stuff. So, but I think that's it for today. I got more decoration to do at the house today. We gotta get some more lights and stuff, and then I'll probably be on later. We'll play some Enshrouded. Hopefully, football games are going on. So, see, we'll see. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you drink your coffee. Take it easy today. Relax. Tomorrow we got to go back to work. Remember. Ooh, what joy. So until next time, we'll catch you guys all later. I just coughed. I'm not supposed to be on this microphone anymore.